Procurement Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe is exhibiting at this year's Zimbabwe International Trade Fair, and here to tell us more about what is taking place at the authority is the Operations Director, Mr. Benson Sharia. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you as well?
Firstly, can you tell us, what are you exhibiting this year?
We as PRAZ, in trying to align with the theme of ZITF, we had also our theme, which we called Transforming Public Procurement through Innovative E-Procurement Systems. We are adopting or introducing what we call e-government procurement systems, or e-procurement system. That's basically what we are trying to exhibit, with the thrust that the public should be aware that Vision 2030 and the National Development Strategy, we fit in the pillars of enhanced service delivery and governance. So in trying to enhance service delivery, we are talking of the ease of doing business. What are we trying to say? We are saying that the bidding community should have an ease access to public procurement services. The registration is now being done online, and EGP also, when we embrace it in full, will then come up with e-bidding, e-evaluation of tenders, whereby everything will be done online. That makes life easier. People from Matebele and wherever they are in Zimbabwe, they will be just going on the PRAZ portal and accessing public procurement services online. That's the talk of EGP. And the other benefit that it brings to the nation of Zimbabwe, I'm sure the talk has been zero tolerance to corruption, which has been championed by His Excellency, the Republic of Zimbabwe. So how do we fit in? We are saying with EGP, we are limiting the human face or the human intervention on public procurement processes. If you are submitting your bid, you are submitting it online. Gone will be the days of saying, I submitted my bid via post or in hard copy, but the procuring entity is saying, my bid is missing. And once you are done online, it's captured online, and the system will be intact to secure the bids, and the bids won't be tampered with. The way you send it is the way it will be opened. Our system, I've got encryption and so forth to ensure that we reduce corruption. Actually, we don't want corruption. We are saying no to corruption. So EGP is the answer when it comes to public procurement.
When will EGP be fully accessible to the public?
I would say we have already started. We have already said that we are already offering online. EGP, like supplier registration, is already being done online. And right now, we are implementing our EDMS, electronic data management system. I'm sure we are going to launch it in the second quarter, because we've already done the larger part of the work that needs to be done. And in the second quarter again, we are hoping, because at the moment we're at advanced stages of engaging a sales provider for the actual system that will embrace all these other systems that we already have. So in the second quarter, we hope to have implemented at least phase 1 of EGP. And as we were discussing with other team members, we were saying we want to start with aspects which have got a high impact, which will bring back public confidence in public procurement systems. So we want to ensure that as soon as we implement the first phase, e-bidding is on board, e-evaluation of tenders is on board. It's like that we are now saying whatever process is being done, it's being done via online. And that human element when evaluating tenders and so forth will be a thing of the past. So I'm sure second quarter, you will be seeing something online. And we are promising the nation of Zimbabwe that something is coming for betterment of service delivery. So after Q2, we are hoping that Q3 will be implementing in phase, but I'm sure it will take us 1 or 2 years for us to be fully implementing EGP. But after implementing for those 2 years, we are not saying that we are done. Remember, when you are implementing a system, you will face challenges. We expect them, and we also need to find a way of rectifying those challenges that we will be facing. Because after doing some benchmarks with certain countries that we did with India, with Mauritius, with Rwanda, we also know that when they implemented their own challenges, but after facing those challenges, they had to find a way of having solutions to those challenges. So we hope the first 2 years we are implementing, and also we will be picking wherever the challenges are. Some challenges will be solving them as soon as we realize them, but some will require some time. Maybe we require system upgrading. We need also to include other modules. But we hope that after 2 years we will be full swing implementing the EGP system.
Taking you back to the exhibition, how has been the response from stakeholders who have visited your stand?
Largely, we've received positive feedback. We wait and listen to hear what the stakeholders are saying. Your response time is just spot on. We know that when we send things to PRAZ, within 7 days, sometimes within 30 minutes, sometimes within an hour, we have gotten our response. And that's largely, in terms of feedback that we're getting, it's on the positive side.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
An exciting and informative interview there with the Operations Director, Mr. Benson Share, at the Procurement Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe. Procurement Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe. Efficient, fair, transparent.